So yeah, so Paul, you were talking about variations and the importance of that. Something that we ran into here recently with a client that sells apparel was that they were actually auto-enrolled into the Try Before You Buy program. And as you know, Amazon is usually pretty good, about sending out notifications to the admin about changes. But in this case, they didn't notify us that they had auto-enrolled 900 of our products into the Try Before You Buy program, which is a great program. Not knocking the program, it's fantastic. But here's the auto enrollment system. Here's the flaw: is that when you've got a variation that's got, say, 6 different sizes and 12 different colors, I can't do the math in my head, but it's over 100 variations in there. But if only 30 of those items are enrolled in Try Before You Buy, here's what the customer experience looks like. So if the customer has engaged with Try Before You Buy in the past, and if you guys have seen it on Amazon, there's a little box that you can just tick that says turn on Try Before You Buy. If you exit that variation or you're shopping the next day and you come back in, that little box is checked again. It doesn't turn off unless they turn it off on that particular computer. So here's the problem, though, is that if you have Try Before You Buy turned on and only half of your variation is enrolled in Try Before You Buy, the other half of the variation looks like it's out of stock. So that can be a really poor shopping experience for your customer unless they know to turn that off to see what's available outside the program. So I would just encourage, as a seller, for you guys to go to growth opportunities, or growth, and then explore programs. If you're apparel, or if your category is approved for Try Before You Buy, and look and see if you are enrolled in that program. Because if you are auto-enrolled, 2 things: you're going to want to, if you like the program, you're going to want to email Amazon or do a support ticket to unenroll from the auto, and then enroll all your products that you possibly can, because the auto program will actually enroll and unenroll your products automatically based on an algorithm, and you don't want that, in my opinion. Or look and see if you're not enrolled at all, see if you're available for it, and perhaps enroll in that program. I think it's a great program.
Hey, Wes, you want to tell people what is it? Because I think a lot of people probably aren't aware.
If you go to buy, let's say you're going to buy some tops or shorts or whatnot, you can get up to 6 items. And when you purchase those items with the Try Before You Buy program, have them shipped to you. Amazon's not going to bill you right now, so they'll ship you those 6 items. You have 7 days once you receive them to figure out what you want to keep, and there's already a return label in there. Send back what you don't want. When you send those back and Amazon receives them, within that 7 days, Amazon will only bill you for what you kept. Now, as a seller, the thing you have to watch out for is that if you're in this program, it pushes out your payment by 7 days. So you may have some PPC clicks and charges that you're not seeing the attribution for, for more than just our normal 2 to 3 days. It would be now 7 to 10 days that you would see the attribution for that click. But also, you're going to have a lot of pending orders out there as well. So when you go to your order screen and you look at FBA, over on the left, there's a little box at the bottom, and that's how you can also tell if you're auto-enrolled in this program, is if you check that box for Prime Try Before You Buy, you'll see outstanding orders that are quote unquote on trial with customers that have used that program.
So I'm Wes, and I know we're running short, but if you just 30 seconds, are you saying that it's showing out of stocks because now there's so much more trial?
Well, so when you go to the variation, so what happened to my client was they were auto-enrolled in the program. So the algorithm just picked, I think it was like 8,000 SKUs, but we have 96,000 SKUs in our catalog. So in a particular variation, it only had like 20 SKUs out of 200 enrolled and Try Before You Buy. So when the customer is shopping and they're utilizing Try Before You Buy, when they go into our variation, since part of the items were enrolled, the button's there to tick on and off the Try Before You Buy. So if it's on, it's only going to show you the SKUs that are enrolled in Try Before You Buy. So now when you have other SKUs that are not, your variation looks like it's out of stock.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's a huge problem because if the customer doesn't know what's going on, then they don't realize that if they just turn that little switch off, they'll see the rest of your variation. It's just not available for try before you buy.
So it also impacts search results too, because it's a filter, just like show me only Prime items in search queries.
Very true.
Yeah.